Hello, welcome for this video lecture. In this video lecture, we will see chapter number 4, Introduction to Basic Department in Industrial Organization. So these are the content of the chapter. So we will see basically three departments, that is Production Operation Management, Marketing Management and Financial Management. We will see their roles, their nature and their functions of this department. So these are the department we are seeing in this chapter. Okay, so we'll start with the first department, that is production department, or it is called production management. So this is the production process system. Here we can observe. So basically it consists of input which is transformed into output, and what we call is the process, right? So this is called as a production process. So production process has input which constitute 5M, that is men, these are the labor, operator which are working on the machine, then machine on which we are doing the work, then method is way of doing the work, and material, so this is the raw material on which we are processing and we are converted that into final product, and money, or it is called as a capital, it is a source of finance. So all these are 5 input, or shortly it is called as a 5M, is transformed into output. And what is output? Output is physical goods, or simply we are calling it as a products or services. So simply recapping, production process system consists of input which is 5M transformed into output, which are goods or services. So nature. So what is the nature of this production management, or it is also called as the organization chart of production management department. So this is the chart in where we can see how this production department works. Okay. So managing director is the owner of the company, and under him there are different work managers. So these are work manager, maybe production manager, it may be assembly manager, it may be store manager, or we can call the storekeeper, or it may be quality manager. And under each this work manager there are subordinates, or of different levels, right? For example, if this is the quality manager, so under this there may be quality inspector, it may be in process quality inspector, right? So these are the different levels of this manager. So this is the nature of this production management department. So moving further, so we can observe here role of production system. So there are different decisions. So these are the steps in the decision. First, product design. Second, plant location. Then plant layout, and at last production planning and control. So these are the series of decisions so that are made in a production system. Let us see one by one. So first, product design. So immediately after completion of prototype or modeling which is successfully completed and tested, we have to go for product design. Means once prototype or model get successfully tested and gives the in favor result, then we are switching to the commercialization of the product, and it is in a design department, or simply we are calling it as a design. So here we have to plan for product design. After that, plant location. So plant location is about the locating for the final plant where we have to carry out the all production activities. So these are based on availability of labor, availability of raw material, or it may be further or future expansion of that organization. So all these are factors that decides plant location of the particular product. For example, for steel plant, so we need raw material transportation conveniently and easily. So steel plant will be located generally where there is iron ore mining is there, right? After that, there is a plant layout. So plant layout is nothing but arrangement of machines and equipment that facilitate production activities, right? So that forms plant layout, and here important role is played by modern computer softwares, so that helps to make this layout, because plant layout is made in a such way that systematically and smoothly raw material get transformed into final product through series of operation, right? So this is the plant layout. And last point in a decision making of the production system is PPC, or it is full formally called as a production planning and control. Okay, so production planning. So what is the objective of production planning? Is first, right quantity, means we have to produce exact quantities that customer demand. Obviously it is about the right quality. So what production we are making, that is of the required quality as per customer specification. Third is regarding economy in the manufacturing, that is right manufacturing cost. And at last we have to follow timeliness, and it is none other than right time delivery of the. And role of production control is guiding and directing all the production activities in a particular way, so that if there is a deviation in the plan, so that can be eliminated and production happen as per pre-plan. So we'll see functions of production management department. So these are the different functions that are carried by this production department. So we'll start with the material. So material is raw material, or it may be semi-finished material, or it may be finally finished material. So there is availability of this material at the right time on the machine is important factor, and it is ensured by production department. Next one is method. So method is particularly about the way of doing work. So particular method needs to be followed to complete the production. Next is machine and equipment. Obviously we need machine to convert raw material into final finished product, and also we need equipment to facilitate this production. It may be jigs or fixture, right, in a drilling or clamping operation, or it may be checking instrument like different gauges. So that is equipment. Then estimating, then loading and scheduling. So we'll see this term loading and scheduling. What is loading? So loading is assigning job to the machine, right? And scheduling is the assigning time to complete the job. It may be series of operations, right? So we'll take simple example of lathe machine. Suppose conventional lathe machine is there, and simply we have put the job in the chuck, and tool post is available for the operation, right? So this is nothing but loading. Simply loading means assigning job to the machine. Now what is scheduling? Now if you suppose to complete that job, we need to do two operations, simply turning and facing. Suppose turning requires 2 minutes and facing requires 1 minute. So total operation time is 3 minutes. So this is assigning time to each operation, and this is nothing but scheduling, right? So loading is assigning job to the machine, and scheduling is assigning time for each operation, and we have to combine all the time for each operation, and that will be scheduling. So scheduling is regarding time. Then routing. So what is routing? Routing means simply it is a route, establishing path through which series of production operations happens and input material get converted into output finished material. Means if there is raw material and we have to convert into output finished product. So this output finished product goes through series of operations, right? So this is nothing but routing. Or routing can be defined path through which each job passes from raw material to final finished product. So it is routing. Next is dispatching. So what is dispatching? It is releasing work order and work instruction to the start of production on machine. So it is particular instruction to the machine and machine operator about starting of the work or their job. Next phase is expediting or follow-up. So simply follow-up is tracking progress of work by removing bottlenecks in the operations. So what is the bottlenecks? So bottlenecks is generally high density of production. Means we have to assign extra labor, extra machine, so that density or bottleneck of this production can be eliminated and flow of production happens smoothly. So this is follow-up. And also important function of follow-up is that to ensure production activities are happening in accordance with the production plan which is made earlier. Right. So this is the follow-up. Next is inspection. So why inspection is needed? So it is needed for monitoring quality in production process. Inspection does evaluation of efficiency of method, manpower, so that we'll get best result. Okay, so this is regarding first production department. We have seen its role, its nature and their function. Simply we'll recap this all production department. So production department consists of, this is production process system, where input is transformed into output and it is called as a transformation process, or simply this is the process. So production process consists of transformation of input into output. So these are the inputs 5M: main, machine, method, material and capital or money, and it is transformed into output. It may be physical product, that is goods, or it may be services. So this is nature or organization chart of the production department. So it consists of different hierarchical levels. It is managing director, and under which there are different work managers. So we have taken one example. Suppose this is the quality manager. Under his there is few subordinate. So it is working on machine shop or assembly line, right? So they are quality inspector on that particular line, and it is controlled by this quality manager. So this consists of nature of this production department. Later on we are seeing roles of production department. So in here we have to make decisions, and these are the four parameters in that. So first was product design, means about the commercialization of concept which is successfully tested into mass production. It is plant location. It is about the locating plant for production activities. Plant layout is arrangement of the machines, and production planning and control with their function. So these are the functions of production planning and control. So it may be material function, it may be method function, machines and equipment, estimating, loading and scheduling, routing. Okay, so what is the routing? Or before that, what is the loading? Loading is assigning job to the machine, and scheduling is assigning time to complete that job on each operation. Then routing means it is the establishing path through which each job moves through the series of operation. So dispatching means assigning work instruction, work order to start production activities to the machine or operator. So follow, so ensure the quality, we need follow. Inspection is whether process is happening as per plan or not. For that we need inspection. And last page is regarding evaluation. So where efficiency of method, manpower, etc. are tracked continuously to get the best result. Okay. Thank you.